In 34, love it. This is TRAXXfm, and my name is Double D. Every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we bring to you this particular special segment where we like to highlight fellow Malaysians from all walks of life. They come up with something innovative, different, something you may not have heard of, and that's why we are providing this platform so that they get to come on board and share their experiences with us and tell us how it all began and some insight. Perhaps you may get some ideas of your own based on the conversation which I'm about to have with this one handsome-looking chap sitting right across me. I'd like to introduce Adrian. Hello, Adrian. Welcome to the studios.
Thank you, Dr. D, for having me.
Is this your first time on live radio?
I guess it's the second time.
Okay,
the
lovely.
First time was quite a while ago.
Okay, that means it's like a refresher, you know?
Yeah.
And it's the weekend here, and how's your day coming along so far?
Pretty good.
Lovely.
Been busy, but pretty good.
Lovely, man. Well, here you are, sitting right across me. I've got my producer, Anna. I insist that she gets into the frame. Hello, Anna.
Hi.
She's right there. She's taking care of our online stream. For those of you who are watching this and you're tuning into this, you want to watch how handsome, I want to see how handsome this gentleman is.
Bro.
Please follow us on our Facebook Live and also our YouTube channel. That's TRAXXfm Official. So, here you are, Adrian.
Yes.
Joining us this afternoon in 34, talking about our topic, scent story. So you, according to my producer, my man, have come up with this something of your own invention. First in Malaysia. Would you dare say that?
Yeah, we are the first in Malaysia, but I wouldn't say it's my invention, lah.
Okay, fine. You brought it.
We brought it in. We brought it. Not just Malaysia. We brought it in first in Asia, actually.
Wow. That's huge. So what we're talking about is cologne.
Yes.
Solid cologne. I grew up for the longest time. I am a kid of the 80s and 90s. I mean, there was no solid cologne unless you use one of those hair gels that give you that scent throughout the whole day. I had hair back then, okay? Is that why you laughed?
No, the janggut works too, you know.
That time, no janggut.
Yeah, glorious janggut, bro.
Thank you very much. But yes, I've never heard of solid cologne.
Yes.
So to get the ball rolling, what inspired you to start creating your own cologne to begin with?
Okay.
Before we go into the solid cologne.
Right. I think basically just how we started is this way. I was an opportunist. If you ask me, do I like fragrances? I like fragrances, but am I like passionate and like super in love with fragrances? I'm okay, right? But I just saw this opportunity when I was just going through this. I was just reading through. Back then, we were reading magazines when we still have paper in front of us.
Yes,
right?
Correct.
So I was reading GQ, and GQ said this is the next best thing in every man's wardrobe in the States. So I thought,
How long ago was this?
That was like 10 years ago.
All right.
Right, 10 years ago. And I thought, hey, this is something that we could actually build, because back then there were a lot of like crafters growing in Malaysia. We will have like, handmade soaps. Mm-hmm. You get all this like handmade crafted hair product, candles, blah, 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 whatnot, right? And I realized that we had the opportunity, we had the stock, we had the supplies. So the everything just boils down to R&D.
Okay, true.
So I thought, okay, you know what? I'm quite good with my hands. I cook, and I thought, okay, let's try. Let's experiment.
Cooking and coming up with cologne, and you go with hands, okay?
Bro,
I want to see where this goes.
Yeah, it does, because you have to plan, when you cook. Some people just like throw everything inside.
It works too.
Yeah, we plan, but I guess for fragrances, everything boils down to percentage. Everything boils down to like try and error. Okay, how many percent? This is how many grams, how many little milligrams in this.
The right amount for the perfect concoction.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. So yeah, I did all the R&D, and our first product, it took me 3 months to finish our first solid cologne.
Okay, 3 months. That
Yes.
whole 3 months trial and error period. At that point, did you want to give up?
Oh, I think I didn't thought I want to give up, because generally while the 3 month pass, right, it's actually quite exciting because we are getting close to something. Every time we finish one batch, I'm like, okay, what do I feel about this? Like, is it too hard, the texture? The scent is not coming out. It's not working. The scent smells crappy.
Okay.
You don't want this, we change, you keep fixing. And every time I fix, it gets better. So it's really exciting.
Now, when you said you were in the US and you only read it in the magazine, did you actually pick up a sample when you were there and you know what
I did. I wasn't in US. I so happened to read the magazine in Malaysia. But I I got the sample. I ordered it from the States. It came over and I tried it. I'm like, oh, this is just genius. Because to me, right, I use fragrance as well. But the whole idea that I could make fragrance portable and make it like a daily routine, it fits well. You know, if you have a pair of jeans, right?
Okay.
You have this little coin pouch there, you know.
Correct.
It fits perfectly.
Right. Okay. Why a solid cologne opposed to your regular? You know, they have these little samples, your spray, perfume. Even they got little sample bottles which are travel friendly.
Yeah.
You can bring them along.
Yeah.
And why solid cologne?
I
I mean, liquid is easy. Okay, just put all the liquid, done. This solid thing, you have to like, alamak, I will get to the process of it.
Yeah. I guess that the whole idea is also that when you go to liquid, you have to use ethanol. You have to use like alcohol to do the whole process. And what I found that when I use solid cologne, it's all made from like natural ingredients like beeswax, shea butter, and all the oils. And I realized that you know, we have customers that actually use our product and they felt that, hey, this is not irritating. It doesn't cause any irritation to my skin, and I have eczema. And we have people telling me, hey, I'm worried, I'm allergic to perfume. You know, they tell me things like that. I'm like, are you allergic to perfume or are you allergic to the substance inside the blend, right?
There you go.
So I find that you know, solid cologne, one is flatter. Okay, for a guy you don't want to have something like round around your pocket. It just looks weird You want something flat, nice.
First and foremost, I don't know how many guys carry or walk around with bottles of perfume in their pocket
Some people do, you know, and surprisingly,
Okay.
some people still do. I respect them, you know, you can, but in any time you feel like, hey, you know, swap something easier to put in your pocket, it's flat, is like easily accessible. Yeah, solid cologne is the solution to it.
And that's how it all came about.
Yes.
Okay, now, solid cologne, like you mentioned, beeswax and
Shea butter, almond oil.
these are things that no wonder, like you say, you can cook. So things like this you can put in food. I'm guessing here, but can you just walk us through this whole process of how a solid cologne is actually made?
Okay.
Does it involve baking soda by any chance?
No.
No baking soda. I'll tell you why I asked you this question later, but go on.
We could have baking soda that has other function.
Okay.
But I don't see the need to.
All right.
Right. Okay. So I'll just walk you through the process.
Yeah, go ahead.
Of solid cologne.
Okay.
So the whole idea is blending, right? You have basically how you do a fragrance, regardless of some interesting fact. Just so you know, a lot of people think that cologne is for guys, perfume is for women. It's actually not true. It's actually strength. So perfume is the highest strength, and of course you have heard of EDT, EDC,
Yes.
and these are all strengths. It's not for men or women.
Okay.
So I mean, for some listeners, they think, oh, cologne means.
You are not wrong in saying that at all.
Yeah.
Because when I was growing up, back then, people thought, and I was taught, okay, this is for girls, this is for guys.
Correct.
Not wrong in that.
Yeah. So we call it solid cologne because it also falls between a EDC and a EDT.
Okay, could you just elaborate this EDT, eau de toilette, and?
Eau de cologne.
Okay.
You have eau de parfum, you have parfum, you have absolute, you have many more. Not many more, but you have a few more range. The whole idea is that a perfume would have higher concentration of fragrance oil and it's more purer, so you get that really lasting scent. For example, you say, I want to smell
To last
hours,
Okay.
13 hours.
Right.
Yeah. Then you go EDT, it goes lower. And surprisingly, a lot of people has gone down. They have went from like EDP to perfume to EDP to EDT.
What's the lowest?
EDC. Actually,
What
lowest is
is
just
it?
water,
Alone.
like water, flower. You don't
Oh, I know what's the lowest. Water and baking soda.
Water and baking soda.
Okay, let's go on.
So yes, basically those are the strength level.
Okay.
Depending on what you want, how long you want it to last.
Right.
Okay, so for the process, everything requires blending. It requires perfume on its own. You can't use it for 100%. So you need dilution. So basically, what we did is we changed that dilution, and what we did with our solid cologne is that we have to melt the butters Not all
On the stove?
like where, yeah, on the double boiler. Lah.
Oh, okay. Double boiler.
Double boiler.
Gotta get the term right.
Yep. So we have the double boiler because we don't want to burn the fragrance. We don't want to burn all the wax. So we have to go through all this, getting the percentage right. Everything goes to a double boiler. Once it melts, and then it goes in with we blend with all our fragrances.
Wow, I like all our fragrances lah.
Yeah, all
So this all your fragrances lah.
Trade secret lah.
Okay, fine. You just said trade secret. Now, how am I going to ask you the next question? How do you decide what goes into the pack? I mean, to your solid cologne, and I think this fragrance is going to be a hit. This is going to be for guys. This is going to be for girls. And how do you decide on the fragrance itself?
Okay, great question. Because interestingly, it also depends on culture, it depends on climate, it depends on season, interestingly.
What season do we have here in Malaysia?
Hot and very hot.
Okay,
and
thank
thunderstorm.
you. Okay.
So you hear in other countries they have like different seasons, like summer release. You hear like a winter release, spring release fragrances, but you don't get that here a lot, right? The fragrance wheel is huge. We have like different scent from fresh to all the way to like spicy to fruity to gourmand, like something that smells like food and all these things, right? Floral. And we are Malaysian in Asia, not just Malaysia, in Asia, we are quite stuck in one spectrum of the whole pie. Generally, Asian, we will like something fresh. We say, I want fresh, I want something a little bit more
citrusy,
just a little woody. But again, when they say woody, because I have customers say I want something woody, but the woody they have in mind is very different from the woody I have in mind.
Okay, yes, okay, fine.
So yeah, but that gives me a really good idea of what generally.
So do you like sign up questionnaires, or you just have random chat with friends? You like have like a focus group that you decide, okay, you know what, this is what I'm going to make. This is what I'm going to make. Or do you just hand out samples like, tell me what you think about this? Tell me what you think about this.
I thank all my team, my staff. They have been great guinea pigs. They're like, oh, I like this, I don't like this. Oh, this smells like what, But I also, I go through this with myself. I have to like it first.
Okay.
Right? I have to like it and say, okay, I feel that this is the direction we're going, because every scent has a story or a direction we're going with. So yeah, it depends on the journey I am at, actually.
Wow. This so which means you use both men and women's fragrance.
Yeah.
So it's a product. Like you
No,
get
it
to
is.
try.
It is. I support that. Like if you want to use usually when we
A
think
scent.
of, you usually think of a scent. Like for men, you think men spicy. You will never think that men would have fresh floral, fruity, rosy. You never thought about that. But there are men who wears them, and like I wear all of my fragrances, even for the women one. Nobody call me a girl lah.
Okay, fair enough. And this fragrance or the scents that you come up with, this range, the ingredients. Like I asked this question.
Yes.
About the movie, which I watched long time ago. Perfume, Story of a Murderer. If I got it right, it's about how this guy was born in the market, and then he developed this high sense of smell, and then his obsession of coming up with the world's best perfume. He meets a perfumer, and then we learn about the notes. You got to Did you go through that whole thing? Did you have to learn? Did you go for a course? Did you have a book, a manual?
Okay. It helps to read, right? But like crafting a fragrance or a perfume, right? Interestingly, it's like crafting a piece of music like that. Very interestingly, you hear high notes, middle notes, and low notes, right? And in an orchestra, you have the high range, the middle, and the bass notes.
Are you a musician?
Yes, I am.
Okay, go on.
Okay, so you have this, right? I guess a lot of people say, okay, you need to be properly trained on all these things. Yes, you should have a little knowledge. But at the same time, right, I mean, nobody asked Ozzy Osbourne he has any musical, he went to college or not lah, for music lah.
Now, they won't.
Right?
Yep.
Right? And he's still like, all this music.
He's an icon, yes.
Yeah, icon, right? All these musicians. So perfumes are like that. You craft music. And you may not need to go, it's important to know your theories. You should know the theories, right? Sometimes, but importantly, it's all about try and error.
Wow. It's just trial and error. So this raw ingredients that you get it all here local in Malaysia?
Yes.
Or you sent?
Everything is locally. We can source them locally. Yeah.
Okay, another part of this planet that we live in is called Middle East. They've got their scents and
Yes.
their oils are, wow, something people actually pay top dollar for it. I
Yes.
think some of the world's most expensive perfumes or colognes or scents come from that region.
Yes.
And do you source anything from them?
There are some. We don't source every fragrance oil from them, but I guess one of the more famous kind of scent that they use is like oud, right? OUD, oud. It's expensive. If you get that whole natural oud, it's very expensive. That's where, I mean, I'm sure you got your info from, like,
Yes.
the expensive. We don't source, because oud is not just primarily comes from Middle East. There are other countries that has them as well.
Okay.
Right? So we source in different places. Of course, we have scent that smell like a bit like oud.
Okay, but so you said everything is sourced here in Malaysia?
Yes.
Lovely. We're going to take a short break and come back with more insight and conversation with my man Adrian here talking about scent perfume. And of course, Adrian, we got the news with Kevin Francis coming up. And he is the guy who told me that he doesn't use perfume, neither does he use deodorant. It is just baking soda and water. You're going to have a chat with him. All right, we'll take a short break and be right back. This is In 34. All right, we are still streaming live. Just to let you know, Adrian, the cameras are not shut. We are still streaming live on Facebook and YouTube. You can drink water. That's what. It's very laid back.
Thank you.
Wow. Yeah. So anyway, guys, if you've not watched the movie, it's called Perfume: Story of a Murderer. It's the ending. It's wow.
It's just weird, lah.
Yeah, it's a very very old movie, and I managed to find it online. I mean, these days everything's online, like, movies on YouTube lah, this lah, that lah. So if you can, check it out. And all these notes, that's what you learn. So you're a musician.
Yes.
So what do you play?
Oh, I play the guitar.
Right. Okay. So Anna, we should have him today for perfume.
Another day for
Tomorrow for his music part. Like, you have your own, Adrian. You have your own band.
No, I don't. I don't. I play in my church.
You just play in your church.
Yes.
Okay. Fair enough. Okay. Perfume, cologne. Sorry, we have to get it right. It's solid cologne. Okay.
Yes, solid cologne.
Solid
So
cologne.
there is a liquid cologne?
No, that
The one that we all use.
Use
He doesn't have that.
Sorry, because he keeps saying solid cologne, so I'm guessing that is liquid cologne.
Yeah, I got to ask some questions. Like, I don't own one myself. I've never owned one. I bought them for friends before
Yeah.
as gift. And it hit me. To me, it's like carrying a packet of the solid vapor up thing in your... You
vapor.
leave it in your car and then becomes water, liquid.
It does?
It melts, it's wax.
It has to have a melting point. Then the melting point is normally about 60 to 70. Our car gets up to about 70, sometimes 80. It melts
Okay.
quite fast.
All right. And do we have the thing down already?
Not yet.
Okay. 70, but yeah. So how
But
do
you carry around with you, so you don't put in the car, just like how you don't put fragrance in the car, because anything on fragrance, when it reaches heat, right, it will
Yeah.
disperse.
Yeah.
it evaporates?
Yeah.
But it's in the seal bottle. Where does it go?
It will, because the heat of it is still ethanol and all this thing that it will release, and it will
Okay.
affect the whole scent. Anything that is too hot in the perfume, right, you will
Okay.
actually damage the fragrance oil or anything like
Now it makes sense.
But what if I kept a bottle in a dark place, cool place?
in your car.
Not in my car. No lah, in my car. It didn't you out lah.
You like say that in your car.
But I've not used it in 5-6 years, and then one day I tried to use it, like, okay, this smells off. Why does it lose its scent?
You're talking about like normal
Perfume in a bottle.
in a bottle.
Oh.
Okay,
I'm sure you've done your research on this too before you embarked on your...
yeah, fragrances.
I was about to say solid waste. Solid cologne. Sorry.
Fragrance, fragrance actually, like, everything's in the oil form, man. Perfumes are actually originally oil form. They're not like water and all these things.
But okay, all these questions, and 34 minutes not enough.
Yeah, like.
Info, bro. So everything in fragrance, everything is oil. When people buy fragrances, it all comes in oil.
I feel this is Breaking Bad in different genre. Did you do well in chemistry in school?
No, you know what? I did not even go to science stream. I went to art stream.
There you have it, folks. There you have it.
Yeah.
It's all here in the heart. Passion. You like it? You want to put
I'm
it?
just excited about like the possibility of it. Like you just craft and then you just build.
At least you're not one of those like, okay, you know what? Fine, I've done it and I give up. Okay, what's next? Because things bore you.
Yeah.
So these are all my other questions when I come back. How do you reinvent? How do you think of new fragrances? And
yeah.
What's trending? Do you like?
That's why I said I'm like an opportunist instead of I'm passionate about it, because I find that being passionate, yes, you're like giving your soul into it, and unfortunately, passion will die and passion will burn out. After a while, you're like,
you don't have that drive anymore.
Then I love it, but then you become very short-sighted.
Right. Okay.
I felt about it lah. But if you are an opportunist, I'm just looking. Okay, if this doesn't work, I'm going for next.
Right.
Next.
Okay. What's the weirdest scent, or someone have actually approached and said, "Can you make something for me with this?" Like in the US, you got your fried chicken scent lah, you got your nugget scent. Yes.
You know what? Interestingly, KFC approached us.
Oh dear.
Yes, and they wanted to. They wanted.
Did you shoot them down? Did you say no?
No, because I was very interested. Because they tell me they want me to build something with the 11 herbs and spices, right? They said, we want that perfume, because US they made it, right?
Yeah, in the US, yes. I read it. I read the article.
Then I asked them, what is the 11 herbs and spices? They said, we can't tell you.
Then,
They don't tell you.
Then I said, how am I supposed to know what am I gonna do, right?
Yeah.
So all you know, bro, it's one packet from some shop lah. That's it lah.
Bro, they sent me the sample from the States. It smelled like fried chicken. It's just disgusting. It's disgusting. They tell me, okay, you know what? I want you to build this KFC Malaysia. We want to put it into our little diffuser. I said, who in their right frame of mind want to have a fried
The
chicken
whole house.
smell fried chicken?
God, people like their houses smelling of this thing. Okay, are we on right now? Okay, no, he's not done yet. That's Kevin Francis. That's KG.
Hi,
James.
Nice to meet you, man.
Adrian, nice to meet you.
Yeah, he's waiting for Anna to drop him off.
At the station.
Hey,
Is he done?
not yet. He's still talking about football this weekend, last round, last Copa EPL. Do you watch football?
I do, but I have not watched this season. I'm so
Okay,
tired.
let's go.
You need to headphones.
Oh,
Now it's back to Double D and Adrian in 34.
Thank you very much, Kevin Francis, for the news at 4 o'clock. Please say hi to Adrian.
Hey, hi Adrian.
Hello, Kevin.
Hello.
So, Adrian,
I heard you only use baking soda.
Baking soda, yes, but I'm not opposed to perfumes or cologne.
that's a lie. He wants a freebie. There's no freebie, nothing.
I'm not opposed. I tell you.
You should try. You should try.
I know it's very interesting. It's the first time I'm hearing of solid cologne.
Yeah.
Right. And of course, my question to you is, so how do you measure how long does it last? I mean, how do you know it lasts like?
Right.
You know
right.
what? Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's interesting question. Like we have people asking me how long do your cologne last? Does it really last that long? Right?
Yeah.
It really differs body to body, right? Everybody's body chemistry is different. I would
But
say
on average, on average.
averagely around 3 hours.
3 hours.
3 to 4 hours.
Ah.
It doesn't sound that long. Let me tell you this. Of course, we say, 3 hours, quite short. But don't forget, solid cologne is very portable. You only use whenever you need. Like I felt that when I built the solid cologne, I felt that I needed something to when I apply it on, when somebody smell me, it's not like a slap in the face. I want to caress,
Whoa. Hey, but that's interesting, because if it's like 3 hours on average, right? Then if we carry it around, it's small, right? It's small, right?
Correct.
Then we can always just touch up lah. In
Yeah,
a way,
yeah. Just use whenever you need lah. You don't have to use all the time.
Like if we got bottle the water liquid perfume all lah, then it's a bit like shy lah. You want to spray the
Kevin,
office
yeah.
and all that. Yeah.
Unlike you can just walk into any restaurant, take the baking soda. Just take the baking soda, go to the bathroom, put it in jalan, right?
Hey, you know how long baking soda lasts or not?
I do not want to know. lah.
Kevin, you're not wrong. Actually, baking soda does kills the bacteria, and BO starts from bacteria.
Correct.
Build
Yeah,
up that.
that's what I'm trying to tell Double D, but he
But
doesn't
don't you have like
understand.
itchy armpits?
You are right. You are right. That's the con of the deal. But you know what? The way I see it, the way I look at it is the baking soda, right? So it eliminates the bacteria, and then you use your solid cologne. It's a perfect match.
Yes. You should use a deodorant lah. It's too itchy lah. I cannot imagine.
Bro, just he's all right. He's married. He's got a kid now, so it's all right. It's all good.
He can scratch his armpit in
Yeah,
public.
he doesn't really care. And he wanted to sell me the idea, but he didn't. He just conveniently left out the con lah.
Itchy armpits.
All right, like Kevin, thank you so much for the interesting question, man.
Yeah.
Love you, man.
All right, take care,
And,
Adrian.
Thank you.
And if I give you a sample, would you try it on?
I would.
That's a lie. Okay, but he doesn't.
I'm
like
just around the corner, by the way.
Okay, bye, Kevin. That was Kevin Francis from RTM's radio newsroom. So, moving on swiftly because 34 minutes, that's all we've got.
Yes.
And any this process, like I mentioned, you source everything here.
Yes.
Do you do it at home? Do you have your own setup somewhere? Is it like a mass production? You have a factory conveyor belt and stuff? I don't know.
Okay, no.
Because you said melting on I said stove, oven, or something. You say yeah.
a double boiler.
Double boiler. Okay.
Double boiler. We have a space. Of course, I don't do it at home. I have kids also, so I don't want
Okay.
Yeah.
You're a dad.
I'm a
You
dad.
do this solid cologne. You're a musician at church. Okay. All right, go on.
Yes. So we have a space. It's in Damansara, uptown.
Okay.
That's where my shop is.
Okay.
Basically, we have sort of like a little lab there for me to try everything.
Little lab.
Our little lab.
So how do you you extract the oil from, like you say?
No,
oil.
we of course we have suppliers for the fragrances. Like
Oh.
I can't extract the oil.
Not like the one in the movie lah.
No
Put
lah,
the boiler, the flour, then put the fat, the
human.
Don't. Why you gave out the? Dude, that's the whole thing about the movie, man. We're not supposed to spoil the people. So, Adrian, with only I've got another 7 minutes on the clock.
Yes.
Where do you see yourself and or this whole trend of solid cologne in Malaysia? Where is it? Has it picked up since the time you started this and to where we are today?
Okay, we definitely have grown in terms of like people started using fragrances. I guess there are a lot more people who are not using fragrances. They're like, okay, they're new to even fragrance. You're not talking about
Yes.
solid cologne. We're talking about even like liquid ethanol-based fragrances. I think we're still the tip of the iceberg in Asia.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. Definitely, we have a lot more people who are getting into fragrance, and I think analog stands in an area where we are our prices are really affordable in some point, right? Of course, a bottle now sets you apart to 300, 400 ringgit.
Don't even go there. Yeah.
Right?
Don't even go. The only time you went, even people think, bro, get it in duty free. Bro, it is
Yeah.
still expensive.
Yeah, it is. So we want to allow people to just try, a little taste of I would say a little taste of luxury, right? To try fragrances in that way.
Okay.
So of course we are creating more products. Your question of where
Alright.
we're going, we are definitely creating more products. I'm not saying that liquid perfume is not good, right? It's just different. It's a different.
Yeah, it
type
is
of-
different.
Yeah, you have solid fragrances where it's super portable. If you travel with it, right? Wow, no brainer. I just pass the custom, no problem. They never ask me like anything, right? They're like, oh, what's this? A lighter? No. I said, no, just look at this. It's a fragrance. It's like, oh, wow, cool. Please go. So I never got stopped by the air, when I'm flying.
Right.
Yeah,
Correct.
no problem at all. So and I guess if you feel, because there's a different use for liquid perfume and solid cologne. Solid cologne, you want it to be.
Hold up, stop right there.
Yeah.
Airport security, you just mentioned, right?
Yes.
That's it's not classified in the liquid. So
No.
So what is this?
Well, I guess.
Is that how you get away with it?
Yeah, I guess just like how toothpaste is, right? You only can bring how many ml, right?
Yeah,
Below
correct.
100 ml or something like that.
Uh-huh.
This is only 15 ml. And one can last you for 3 to 4 months. 15 ml, 3 to 4 months.
Right.
That's quite crazy, right?
Very smart.
Yes.
Very smart indeed. So, Adrian, you're out of everything that you've created so far, that one thing that you hold close to your heart, that your favorite scent in this whole wide world.
Hard lah. No, you cannot ask me that. Just like which.
No, I'm not
which kid-
asking you to
which
pick
kid-
your brand. No, lah.
Which children you like the most? All my fragrance are like that. You see.
Trust me, huh? You have a boy or a girl? You have a pair?
I have 2 girls.
That's it. Princesses all the way.
Yeah, I love all my sons. Like they all hold a special place because they are all in a different journey I'm at.
Okay. What do you see yourself in the next 10 years?
Oof, we hope to be, of course, a household brand. We want people to be. We want to appeal to, I guess, what we call as mass prestige, right? People will be able, as many people as possible, be able to experience our product. In fact, we're not only sold in Malaysia, we sold outside of Malaysia as well.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, in Singapore and Hong Kong and Taiwan. So I guess we're growing here. We are here to beat the Western side.
Absolutely, because we are homegrown. It's
Homegrown,
Malaysian.
yeah.
And is this the thing that you do right now that's putting food on the table?
Yes, this is the only.
And what were you doing before this? Just out of curiosity.
Haha, I used to work for Groupon.
Dude, the thing still exists.
Yeah, I love the company. I used to work for them. I great memories. But yeah, I mean.
And then one day you had to pick up that magazine and
Yeah,
what's
I had
this all
to do
about?
it, yeah.
And then you bought it and you sampled it and fast forward all these years, 10 years then, and here we are today. So for those of you watching at home or on your devices, how can they get you on social media to find out more about you and your solid cologne? Okay. Oh, wait, before that, do you offer any like workshops that people get to come in like, I want to make my own solid cologne?
I don't want to have that No, I know a lot of people have asked us, can we have our own like personal fragrance? Not now, probably in the future, but at this point, we don't want to have a workshop.
Neither do you want to have me anywhere near your double boiler, because double D might do something else and the thing, that's it. Business tutup kedai. Bye-bye. So, how can we hit you up on your socials, man?
Okay, you can check out Analog Apothec in Instagram.
How do you spell that?
ANALOGUEAPOTIK.com.
All right.
Now you can purchase online. Basically, it's free shipping across Malaysia. If you're in Sabah, Sarawak, also get free shipping.
What if people don't like? Can they send it back?
They can. There's a 30 days return.
Wait.
No question asked.
What if they cut half of it and take it? Sorry, someone said I don't like it and take it back.
Send it over lah. We can discuss. But we will take it. We will take it. Really?
You want to discuss? I know what kind of discussion.
No, but the thing is this: we do take it because I know that when buying fragrance online is hard. People do have like the concern, like what if I don't like it?
Correct. It's something that you go to buy, the tester, you smell it, you like it, put it on your skin, walk around the mall, come back, see how it suits you or not.
We have a 30 days return. If you have it and then you applied it on, then you're like, you know what? I don't like it. I really don't like it.
Solid cologne it is. And any future plans of making that packaging of yours, since you said it's lighter size, small to fit into your pocket?
We're not making it bigger lah, for sure. But we are improving the case. It has to be a lot more hardier.
Right. I was just thinking about it. If I had one of those right now, I'll just rub into my I'm using beard oil and beard balm and whatnot.
It probably works as well, because it's wax, right?
All right, Adrian, you know what? Thank you so much for coming in and enlightening us on your journey of solid cologne.
Thank you for having me.
We wish you all the best. And no, I'm not coming anywhere near your boiler lah.
Please come. Please visit us also lah.
You're a musician. He's a perfumer. He's a dad of 2 lovely daughters.
Yes.
Any other hobbies that you like to slip in that you do? Something extreme?
No, nothing extreme lah.
How did you get here?
By bike.
By bike. With this weather, he rode a bike. Adrian, thank you so much, and we wish you all the best. All right. This has been another edition of In 34. Thank you so much, producer Anna, for bringing Adrian in. And don't forget, it happens Saturdays and Sundays as well. This is me, Double D, signing out. In 34. Love it.
Baby,
Alrighty, for those of you watching on YouTube and also Facebook Live, thank you so much for joining us. Adrian, any last words for people watching us? You want to say bye to them? Anyone watching, your friends?
Well, I have my team watching right now and my wife as well. So, thank you for watching.
Thank you so much, guys. Adrian, thank you so much.
Thank you for having
we
me.
wish you all the best, okay?
All right.
And you better beat the rain, lah.
Oh, it's raining?
I don't know.
No. No.
We don't know. We don't know, Adrian. Take care, buddy.
Outside, still sunny.
Sadi, KG. Anna, thank you so much, Anna.
Hey,
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, don't forget tomorrow, KG. Tomorrow on In34.
The skies are red.
Skies are red. They're going to be joining KG. Don't forget to catch him at 3:40 p.m. tomorrow.
Their latest song and their latest music video.
Wounds, yeah. And Green Man. Hey, Green Man, right?
Yeah, like Green Man.
Green Man, okay. just checking. Double E signing out. Anna signing out. Say bye.
bye bye.
Adrian, say bye, man.
Bye. Bye. Bye.